And this recipe is going to use this rice noodle called Mihun. Now the name of the recipe is Kerabu Mihun Udang. Simply means in bahasa, Kerabu is salad, Mihun of course being rice noodle, and Udang means prawn. So the first thing we need to do here is we're going to take a couple of garlic. So we're going to pound this. I remembered every time when I have to do this dish, I need to pound the garlic together with the chili. But today we have the sambal belacan, which is actually chili together with toasted shrimp paste pounded together. And so we have it ready, okay? So now what we need to do is just garlic. Pound it together into a nice paste. So once the garlic comes together, the next thing I want to do here is just to mix the garlic in the glass pot together with my crushed tomato. So here goes in the crushed tomato. And my choice, of course, for this dish is lovely, ripe, sweet tomato. Then you're going to put your sambal. In every peranakan home, there's bound to be sambal available in the fridge all the time. So now we're going to put a few teaspoons of our sambal belacan. And again, it depends on how spicy you want the dish. In a typical peranakan kerabu, as I mentioned earlier on, there's always sweet, sour, spicy, salty. So in this case, we're using fish sauce. My grandmother used salt, but I have added fish sauce inside here. And now we add here palm sugar, grated palm sugar. And then we add all these other ingredients. We have here slices of shallot, some makrut lime leaf or cafe lime leaf. We have here lemongrass. We have here fresh ginger. Next comes the bunga kantan, which is so significant to the peranakan, or we call it the ginger torch. Lastly, we need some calamansi lime again. Almost every kerabu you see, we're bound to use lime. Now save some of those calamansi because it's always nice to have that last touch where you can finish and taste it whether you have enough salt, sweet, sour and all that. Now having done that, I am just going to mix everything together. At this point of time, it's nice to leave this ingredient for just 1 or 2 minutes before you serve. And always remember, when we prepare this dish, make sure that we serve them immediately. Now goes in all this wonderful blanched prawn, as well as hebi or the dried shrimp. Now the dried shrimps has already been fried with a bit of oil, strain them and then pounded, or you can ground down in the coffee grinder. So there goes the hebi or udang kering. We also use in this recipe a lot of peanuts. More peanuts and don't go nuts. Next, we're gonna add wonderful herbs. We also have here the Vietnamese mint or the laksa leaf. And lastly, in this salad, you must make fresh fried shallot. Oh, I can never get enough of this bawang goreng. Bawang means shallot, goreng means fried. Because it's that crispy flavor and that caramelized onion that give that wonderful flavor, taste, aroma, all put together. And now you can understand why peranakan cooking or the nyonya or straight Chinese cooking is so unique and special to the world. In fact, this is a dying heritage. Not many people have mastered this. Even I am still learning to perfect everything. Once the noodle goes into the bowl, and all you need to do is mix them up. Finish back the rest of the shallot, and lastly, we're gonna add in my coriander leaf. And of course, the calamansi juice. So refreshing. And from now onwards, the kerabu, or we call it the salad, is ready to be served. slurp around it. Isn't that gorgeous? There you are, my kerabu and prawn noodle. After 400 years, it's still delicious.